We won't do the rules. Hi, everybody. Is this still happening? Oh my God. I just finished doing the rules overview to nobody because I'm good at this streaming thing. Rob, I'm glad you said, is this still happening? Because that confused the hell out of me. Well, damn, that sucks. I guess for the sake of, we'll walk through what we did real quick. And we won't do the rules overview anymore because I guess I'll make a separate video at some point that will be maybe more complete.
And for some of the rules, they're going to come out as we start.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
The basic overview in 5 sentences is that this is a game where we have an auction for these private companies, which are very simple. Highest bidder wins, and we move up the chain. Then we'll go into a stock round, and we will start minor companies, which we can say wherever we want to start them. Bid up until one person's left. That dollar amount goes into the company, and the winning bid gets divided in half. And that is that stock price. It can be for a minor anywhere between 50 and 135. When the first 3 trains bought, we'll be able to grow them up into major companies or convert them or merge them. And then when the first 4 is bought, we can start majors directly. The rest we will talk about as we go, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
To go through our the start of the game actions that we had, we've gone to like one private, so you haven't missed much. So we started the bid. Johnny bid, and I got the high bid on Champlain and St. Lawrence, which is this guy for face value 30, and then everybody passed. And then
so you need to bid the 30, I think.
Well, no, I'm just walking forward here. So I didn't hit undo. I just went back in actions.
I think you did. It looks like you did hit undo.
When? I won.
I don't have a forward arrow.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I will get there. Let me get there.
Right.
I'm walking forward. So Canister wins the auction for Champlain and St. Lawrence. And then we're bidding.
I don't see that.
Oh, I guess
I'll hit redo as Eric walks through whatever he's doing. I'm hitting redo.
No, okay. I guess I got out of sync. So I'm back now. I hit refresh and I'm back.
Okay.
It was showing fine for me. So I'm bidding my 30. No, I did. Canister bids 30.
And I passed.
You passed. Okay, we'll start from here.
Well, we can just redo.
Okay, there we go.
So
I bid 30 on this.
Yeah, thanks again, Rob.
I bid 35.
I placed 40.
And Eric is up.
Yeah, and so this guy is 45. I'd be face value again. And I'd end up with some money. I will bid I'll bid 50 on that guy.
Yowzer. I'll let you have it for 50, or I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Johnny's gonna pass. I got that one.
My God, Eric's won both of them so far.
Yeah.
If you just win all 5 of them, then you just rake in like, $80 every turn.
Yeah, then I'm the winner, right?
I definitely have seen somebody do that in 61. I think Bruce has done that, won all 5 privates.
And like not done horribly.
Did he win the game though?
He did not do horribly. I can't remember if he won. But I mean, it's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
What do I want to do?
Hi, Thomas. Yeah, we went through our histories. We're all basically 5 games and under. I'm at 3.5. Len's at 4 or 3.5 again. Johnny's first play, and Len's played 5 times, or Joe has played 5 games of this, but it was a while ago.
All right, Johnny's up. I bid 40.
I'll go 60.
All right. Give me 10 seconds.
For reference, for those who don't know, there are 2 places to hit go when you're streaming on YouTube. And I hit the one. And then we talked for 20 minutes to nobody. I'm passing.
Oh, back to me.
back to
60
Len.
for Montreal Bridge.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
I'll go 65.
Yeah, I'll go 70.
You may have it for 70.
Is that Joe?
Yep. And I am I went 75.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
I'll pass.
And then here
Last
we are.
one.
I will bid 60. Make my day.
You've got, okay. Surprised you did. Oh, really? Okay.
I mean,
Right. Those other two. Yeah.
It's worth 90. I figured if you let me have it for 60, I'm fine.
I'll go 75.
I'll go 80.
Wow. I'll pass.
And I will pass as well.
Hmm.
Mission accomplished.
I'm tempted to let Johnny have it. Because then I could start 3 railroads
Good.
With no private income, though. Oof.
with no private income. $90.
Yeah, but it's the equivalent of 15 shares.
Okay.
Okay, stock round 1. Here we are. We've rolled in. Let's look at our positions real quick. Everybody has roughly the same amount of money. 225 on the low end for Len, and up to 245 for Johnny. And incomes of 20, 25, 25, and 30. This is quite even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's Johnny to start.
Johnny to put something
It is worth pointing out that Hamilton and Quebec are 2 high-earning early locations because they can run 2 trains to some good earning areas.
Right.
30, 30, 30, 30.
And I got Quebec Bridge. Ha. Like that'll matter.
Yeah, but do you have the concession?
Yeah, it's like 22.
So what's the procedure here? You just click on something and it asks you which city?
Yep, you click on any of the privates or the miners rather. Yeah, you'll place a bid and then it'll take you over to the map and say where do you want to start it, and you click on that.
Okay.
And then it'll come back to the next person.
So I should have looked at the map before bidding on my on the privates, but so I put up. It doesn't matter which company it is, but I just say the location basically.
Yeah, look at the map, decide where you want to go, and then try and find a place that's near there if you care. They all.
I'm gonna try to start the Canadian Southern in sorry. Oh my god. The one bad thing about this mouse is the scroll wheel doesn't work too well. In Quebec.
In Quebec, okay.
So how do I do this? I just
click on CS on the game tab.
Yeah.
And then put in your bid.
And then I place bid.
Yep. And then click on Quebec.
Okay. Got it. Oh, this is going to be painful with the mouse.
Oh no. Got a bad Amazon review. All right, Joe. Do you want it? Yeah, he wants it, right?
Yeah, I want it.
Oh, can I? Sorry, you haven't done anything. Can I undo this real quick?
Go for it.
Sure.
I just want to up that to 120.
Okay.
Same place. Okay. There we go.
Let's see. Fun bidding for the miners and merging them to be the majors to be a neat mechanism. Yeah, I think that merging might be a bit of a trap in this game. I'm not sure if that's, in my experience, you lose a lot of stock value when you merge, but maybe I'm not doing it right.
If you merge more than two,
Yeah,
you lose a little. Depends what the price of the third merge third company is.
right. When you merge two, what is the resulting? Let's see.
The sum of the two
It's
shares.
the sum of the two.
Sum.
But if you merge three or more, it's the highest one plus the lowest one.
Right.
All right. You know what? I am going. I'm gonna go 125.
Yep.
And I will live with the fact that you started the Canadian Southern in the northernmost part of the
the livable map.
map. But that's all right.
That's why I did it.
I think
It
that
wasn't
I
an
will.
accident.
It's cool. I appreciate when people do that because then I'll treat them like crap whenever I'm in their presence for real. So
Wow.
it's all right. And
Harsh words.
I didn't know how permanent this decision was going to be.
It's not permanent. It'll get merged into the appropriate major.
basically, I'll find out whatever irks you the most, and I will just do that. So not that I'm bitter at all, ever.
We'll
You've been
we'll go to
140, huh?
Yeah, he can do that.
I mean, I figured nobody was going to outbid me at 140.
No, and I pass. All right. Let me take a quick look.
We'll see if that was a mistake. Oh, there's a zoom function here. I can fix my problem. There we go.
Ah. Sure.
Thomas, our games were all asynchronous, so like 5 days to a week. So
What was the question?
How long our games were of 67.
Oh, well, that's a lie, though.
the first time we played this on board 18.
61. I guess 61 was the first one. I keep combining the two in my head, but
Yeah.
that was like 8 months.
That was us not actually being committed to playing async.
Where do I want to start?
Thomas, I think this game's probably in the 3-ish hour range.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like on
I'll
average.
do that.
You can go faster, but 3.5.
I will do the sure. I'll do the
This part is important. This first part, you can get hosed. I'm trying to think about like if I bid it higher, it'll operate first, and then if I want to shuffle trains around early, then where am I going to end up with my multiple trains if I'm doing that?
Like how the game calls me out. It's not even my turn.
You cannot bid.
Yeah, it's weird that at least it says that before the token shows up on the
right.
game log window.
Yeah, he started the auction.
And it wouldn't have been bid anyways.
All right, I went to Hamilton.
Hamilton. Oh man.
What are you doing over in Hamilton?
Did I get the Buffalo guy?
Because
I did.
Took my Quebec, so there you go.
I mean, I'll bid 140.
Well, 235 is a really
135.
unfortunate.
Yeah, and I only have 225. That's a bummer. So I have to pass because otherwise I can't start a second company.
Right, and Joe 235 is unfortunate because Joe gets to just take it now.
Yeah, Joe's unless he wants to leave 5 in another company or
I
something.
think that's why he bid 135.
I bid 135. He bid 120.
So I can say
the most he
140,
can.
and then that leaves me 100 for the other guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
But if you bid 140, you get it.
I do, but then I can't easily do the train shuffling.
No, you can't because it's too high. Which I'm like not super happy about the fact that this is the place where I might end up with
What do
two
you
train.
mean you can't do the?
So
no, I
what do you
guess
mean
I
you can't do the
could. No, I
train shuffling?
can.
So if you start high, your miner operates first, it buys a train, and then the second one operates and buys a train. It could buy.
No, and then the second time it runs, the one who's high buys the train over from the other guy, so it now has 2 trains.
But you've lost the revenue on one train.
You want the lower one to buy the train, right?
You want the lower one to buy the train from the upper, ideally, because then you get to run it first with the higher one, and then
the only problem with that is the places where it's good to have 2 trains are probably not going for a low amount.
right.
So the other option is just to forego 1 round of
Yes.
income from that train.
And you'll probably make it up because it's a good spot.
Right. So in fact, I will go ahead and take
I'm glad I convinced you to take this away from me.
it.
I will pass because I would like 2 miners. And now it's me, huh? So those are the 2 like highly desirable spots. I think I like. Let's look
I don't
for
know
it.
if I call Quebec a highly desirable starting spot, but
It is. It's one of the 2
Really
highest,
desirable.
highest earning. I mean, Hamilton's better, I think.
yeah, they're Y cities. Yep.
I don't find. Let's see. I'll make Joe happy here. I'll find something appropriate. I'll try anyway. What are the companies? No, I can't find one. I'm gonna be.
Where you want to start?
Okay,
Just pick a color. Just pick a color you like.
I'm gonna start in Berlin. Toronto's near there.
So take the Ottawa and Prescott.
Ottawa's on the other side of the map. I'm gonna
Joe's
go
not
with the
gonna invite
Toronto
me to his
company.
house anymore.
Yeah, Toronto and you already took Toronto. Ottawa and Prescott it is. No. Eastern, nope. Canada, Atlantic, no. Credit Valley, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a
Credit Valley for the west side because that's from 1856.
So let me
Canada Southern, done.
So rules question.
Oh no, it's done.
Hamilton, when it runs, can lay 2 tiles if it pays the $20.
Yes.
Correct.
So I could lay Berlin's home.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay.
If nobody starts in Berlin, but even so, sure.
I just want to make sure there wasn't some weird rule like that.
No, you can lay anything.
I'm not gonna do that. Who knows? But just
knows?
thought I'd mention that possibility.
Yep.
What do you? So Joe and Johnny are low. Len might fight me for this. He's got the St. Clair, and the St. Clair is for Detroit.
See,
So you probably want like London, most likely. Let's put a bid up for 115. And we'll put it in Berlin. To Len. It's just you and I.
It is. And you bid it at 120, huh?
No, 115.
Oh, cannot bid 120. Yes, 115. 125.
Okay, 130.
Yeah, I can't. You got it.
Yeah.
I bid what I bid.
Yep. All right, so you pass, hit pass,
Oh, sorry. Yep.
and then I float, and that's on to you.
Now it's me. And now I have two. So I get whatever I want right here because I will bid up. I will bid. Actually, if I bid 150, I actually get the next two of whatever I want because I can bid
Yes.
115 and 110.
Yep.
Which is
Sure.
what all of you have. So we'll see what happens. So what ones do I want? You guys, can't believe you took Berlin. Ugh.
Well, so you'll get one, and then the next one will get put up by Johnny.
Right, but then I can outbid it if I want.
If you wanted it.
Yes, correct. Good, yes, good clarification. All right, so I dare take London and figure out the other one.
Hey, Jeff. I think Jeff.
I've got St. Clair, so I want London. I also don't want to get caught in the corner here either, because there will be a fight for the token in Berlin most likely. Because nothing goes to 3 in this game except the major cities,
Which go to 4.
No, major token slots.
Montreal and Toronto go to 4.
Yes, I said the majors.
I know you did. I'm clarifying for the listeners.
Yes, the Ys do not. The Ys stop at 2.
2, yes. So the token fight's really around these big cities.
Yep.
Does Ottawa go? If we look at the tiles, you can see yes. Ottawa goes to 3. Toronto and Montreal go to 4.
We're drawing a 4
in gray, but they are funky before that.
Well, that's interesting.
Montreal has some options in brown.
Well, isn't that interesting? We're all kind of. It's funny. We're kind of like not getting stuff near where our privates are.
That means we're doing a good job.
Which is making me think, oh, I could grab Montreal and Ottawa. Ottawa's got to lay 20 for that, but that's okay. And that's 2. Montreal has a problem with running one train. But let's see. You know, I've spent the last 2 days slugging it out down in the 1856 peninsula. So I think I will start. All right, well, got to pick a railroad. I will start the. I'll start the no for 1, because that leaves me 110. And do I want that one? And they'll both go down. So which one do I want to run first? Oh, let's not overthink that. I will bid. Yeah, 115 to start the Newark and Ottawa, and I will start it in Ottawa. Wait, I said 150. Oh, 150. Oh, wins bid, places. Oh, it's over to Johnny. So it automatically just gave me that.
Yep. Johnny, it's your bid or your auction.
Yep.
You win it. Where'd you put it? No.
Tarvier. I will
to
pass.
Len for. Where was this, Johnny?
Up in 3 Rivers.
What? This guy, OP?
OP.
Johnny, are you muted?
Yep. That's why you didn't. That's why when I said it 3 times, you still were asking me where it was.
Yep. So you did OP for 1. What was it?
105 in
everybody passed.
Wow review.
All right. So it's Joe. We have 3 more to start, probably.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm making bad decisions, but we'll see.
I'm not. So the most recent game that I'm in the middle of, async, I wanted to call it at like the 3 trains, I think, because I was like, all right, well, I've made every mistake I could possibly have made, and I'm doing quite well because the National paid me for my miners when they got liquidated, and I got to buy shares. So it's, I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out how to lose this game really hard, except for the first time when I thought I was doing really well. So.
All right. So I know what I'm gonna put up. Who still has money? You 3.
We can outbid you on any of them. So.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Power play there.
Well, I mean, at that point, I think you just put something up. I don't know. I don't know what you do here. If you just like put something up.
You don't want to put something up you don't want because you could get it.
Right. You have to find a middle ground, or just put up the stuff that's like, well, this is an obvious.
There.
PM
in London.
in London. That's,
Sure.
Oh, that's there, huh? Huh.
Made you think. Made you think.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Len, do you want that more?
Tricked you.
No.
No, he doesn't. Yay, I got it. Len, your bid.
Oh, let's see. And who's it down? It's just between me and
You and
Joe.
Joe.
And I have 110. Okay, so what do I want? I think I want that one because I can
And
go there and do that.
There's 2 green spots on here that are token spots that are reserved until the first green is bought. And you can't build in Granby until the first 3, I think, is bought. Phase 3. That's the little barbells. Yep. Timmins in the gray and the way far north. If you run Timmins and include a route in Toronto or Montreal or Ottawa, any of the lettered cities, it becomes 80 instead of 40. So.
All right, I'm going to start the CA in Montreal. Done. Over to Joe.
All right, so what's left?
You put all your money in it? You did.
Yeah.
Clean living is easy
pick.
in this game.
I am not allowed to pick the other Montreal spot, correct?
It is I believe you can. I believe it is a...
Sure, I think you are, yeah.
Yeah. If we're in green and there are 2 token spots in the same named city and they are not separated, then you can't. But I believe you can start in Montreal here. Montreal also has a river cross.
I assumed.
Yeah, it had later on when we have greens and there might be a 1 token slot in a city filled and the other one's open. You have to start
in an unoccupied city.
Completely unused cities, except in the majors, you can pick the other token slot.
Right. Johnny, what were you saying? You don't know why what?
I don't know why I was assuming that that the yellow cities were off limits, so
it's fine.
Majorly screwed up if that.
No, you didn't.
The second Montreal city gets token now.
You didn't screw up. Tokens in Toronto and Montreal, I think, are a bit of a trap because in the end game, like we were saying, the token fight is really around the cities. So not having a token in the city is fine. And in this case, Montreal, you can only run Montreal to a dit. You can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 1 will probably get filled up, but if you make it a priority, you could probably get a spot there.
Yeah, I may have made a mistake doing that.
All right, and I think...
Like, I like Peterborough more than Toronto, I think.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe I should have started the CA in Peterborough.
Kingston is not good.
No.
And in fact, I am going to start in Peterborough.
Yeah. Okay. We're on to operating. Johnny's up in OR 1.1 with his CS.
Oh boy.
You're going to do great.
So if I didn't think 2 trains were going quickly, I actually just buy a second 2 train the third time I run.
We all can with loans.
You can't use loans for them, but can you do that with just income?
I start with 140. Second time I run, I pay out 30, right?
Right. Yeah. So if you start a company,
so that's an extra 70, and then the third time I'm going to get 100. Now, whether there are any 2 trains left, who knows, right?
Right.
So
right, because we're going to buy 8 of them right now.
Right.
Starting a company with at 200 or something, or 100, so you pay 200 in, you could just buy 2 trains outright on OR 1.1.
Right.
It's all. I think it's about
the.
You did your thing.
Hey, Joe's up.
Yeah, I built the two tracks pointing to the maritime provinces. Bought 1 train.
Joe's up a team.
And now it's me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you bought a 2 train. Yeah. With $20 left.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide exactly what I'm doing here.
While you decide that, there's a few companies in front of me, so I'm going to go grab a drink.
Yep.
I'll do that.
Huh.
What?
I'm surprised you didn't go to Buffalo, but I guess why would you?
Toronto's worth 60 in green.
Yeah, no, I mean Toronto and Buffalo.
I thought about it, but also I would like to potentially connect my guys. And in fact, let me think about that for a second. So I might play the second. Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
I mean, if you're going to cut me off from golf, then that's fine.
I could be very mean.
You can.
I don't know that I want to make...
It costs you 20. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that, but I do want to guarantee that I at least run Berlin. Wait, do I want 2 in here? And it's got more money, but it's gonna...
Who owns London?
Me. I'm gonna run 2 out of London, probably. Because that'll lay 1 and then 2. So I guess I don't really care here. I don't want to spend a second. I'm not going to do a second. So buy 2. And then I am done. Why does it even give me... Because I can't buy another here. I'm surprised it doesn't automatically end my turn. Len, no. In Ottawa.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think that early...
I'm trying to sit here looking at the green tiles for Montreal in this game are so bizarre.
You're already looking at the green upgrades?
Well, I'm trying to figure out, how I want to set up the no and the CA, thinking ahead to when I get the green Montreal tile.
Yeah, so you get crosses, you get...
Yeah.
Man, look at all those craziness. Those are crazy.
Yeah, because I can go to New England for... Once greens break, and go to New England for 40. So... Then that guy's there, and that guy runs. So which way do I want no to start running?
By the way, how come Sherbrooke isn't considered a good place to start?
Where? Where is it? There by Maine.
Yeah.
It seems fine because you could go Maine to New England.
OP.
Right.
Johnny.
Yeah, it seems fine. I guess
so you get 2 runs, and they're not. It's not quite as good as Hamilton or Quebec, maybe.
You're up to the mercy of the Montreal player, though, in green, unless you get to upgrade it.
Sure.
What am I doing here? I'm going to go...
I'm back.
I'm going to go that way.
Hey, nice hoodie. Were you wearing that before?
Thanks. No, I just put it on. And I grabbed one of these from the wedding.
Ooh, cranberry vodka.
In a can.
Did you see on Twitter? I was browsing Twitter the other day and I saw a picture of some people playing train games, and I zoomed in on a shirt and it was a train shuffling shirt. And I was like, I don't know who these people are. Yay! And they're some folks from France.
Cool.
Joe, what are you thinking about the AE? I'll build towards you if you want to build toward each other.
I am probably building towards me.
Towards what? Oh,
I'm going to circle Toronto and connect my 2 guys up.
To Hamilton.
Yeah.
And I'm getting kind of stuck here.
I mean, green trains will break by the time you get over there, probably.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of running the. That's right. I'm only going to buy 1 train this time around. That's a good point. And then, of course, Johnny, you're probably heading towards Montreal with the OP, right?
Likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere else I could go.
Oh, another rule thing on this. Tiles, these are not Lawson track, so greens are like normal greens.
It seems funny to me. I don't know why it seems so funny to me, but they are regular green tiles, except the dits. Oh, that's why, because the dits are like Lawson dits.
Right.
That's why it's a combination.
It's a funny mix. Yeah.
What do you mean the dits are like Lawson tiles?
The greens,
I see, yes.
The greens connect like Lawson's will.
And I don't know what. Oh, but then I won't have.
There are no brown. Oh no, there is a brown dit. Yeah.
Oh no,
but don't dits always connect the same way cities do?
Well, I mean, most games with non-Lawson track, it's just they don't upgrade. So it seemed funny to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can take a loan to pay for track building. Yes, and train purchase.
Yes, you can.
I think that's one thing we have not been doing. For example, what I'm doing right now with the no, right? Do I still have enough money in the no?
You have $95.
Yeah. So now I'm going to buy a train.
Yeah.
Oh no, then I will have money next turn. Never mind. I was going to say I can buy money, take a loan to get a train, but then I will have money left. I won't be able to take another one for track next turn.
Right.
Okay. So, but I don't think we've been using loans, kind of smartly enough like that. All right. So I'm done with track. I will buy a 2 train and take a loan, and I am done. And now it's me for the CA, and the CA will lay the dit. And the CA has enough money. And I can't lay any more track, and that's fine. And now I buy a loan. I buy a train for 100.
You guys all notice how nice Len sounds? It's because he listened to my advice and bought a Yeti snowball.
Nice.
It's awesome.
All right, I am done with my 2. It's over to Johnny.
All right. So probably doesn't make sense for me to spend the extra 20 because I can just lay that next turn. So I'll just do the 1 so I can buy a train. And I'm done.
It's me. I'm going to go straight. I am going to be done. I'm going to... Oh, wait. Can I... Oh, I'm not smart. No. I can't. I think.
You are smart.
Yeah, I can buy the 2. There. Okay, I am smart. I buy the 2 from the bank. I have at least $1 in here. So I'm going to buy... For $5, I'm going to buy the other 2 from the CV. Cool. And I assigned to Joe for the A.
I would have liked to do that if I could have operated my companies in reverse order.
Right. Yeah. It's taken me 3.5 games and a lot of thinking, brain power to just work out how to do that. Because I screwed it up 3 games in a row.
What do you do with your other company now?
Take a loan and
even with 2 loans. But with 2 loans, you still can't afford.
What?
How much are loans?
It's
$50.
50. They're 50. You take five out.
45, yeah.
Right. So you only have $90.
90 plus the 35 that's in it.
Oh, you have 35 in the company. Okay.
Yeah. There's 35 plus 90 is 125. So I'll take 2 loans, buy a 2 train.
Got it.
Oh no,
I should have done that too.
I left the game.
No, but I can run next turn.
Everyone gets to see all my games going on. I have lots of games going on. La Belle Poutine.
Who's up? Joe.
I am. All right.
Joe,
Next round.
he's starting his way around Toronto.
Yeah.
Johnny, Quebec. CS.
Right. So I'll skip track because there's nothing I can do with track. We'll run this guy.
I will note that your $15 to lay those track on the first turn was a waste.
It was wasted.
Yes.
Yep. I realized it afterwards, but it was too late.
You got.
All right. So how do I actually take a loan? Because
So you can't take a loan
you-
if it's not compulsory.
Right. So you just do the thing and it'll take the loan for you.
Well, but he can't take a loan now because you have a 2 train. So you can't take a loan.
Right.
You can't take 2 loans here.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll do it this way then.
But you can run. How many runs is that?
Oh wait,
Okay.
what happened?
You
Oh, it said. Wait.
bought a 2 train for $49 from
yeah.
OP.
Yep. Okay. It like scrolled me up on the log, and I was confused that it didn't happen right, but it did.
So you bought a 2 train over.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm up.
Yeah. So you're missing out on some of your OP's 1 turn run, but that's what you had to do because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasted $15.
But there's only 2 more 2 trains left, right?
Right.
So if I buy
Not
the
perfectly
2
efficient.
train out of the AC out, I'll never see a 2 train. Because didn't 2 of you just distress yourselves for?
I didn't just rust. What?
No, but so the CVR doesn't have a train, and the OP doesn't have a train,
Correct.
Yeah.
right?
And the CV is going to buy one next round or this round, next turn.
Right, and the OP's gonna buy one this round.
Yeah.
And they both move before my
Hey.
El Gamo. So even if I bought the train over like I was thinking,
You would have
doesn't-
it would
you
get
would-
I
liquidated.
wouldn't have a
Right.
train.
You'd get liquidated and you
Yeah,
get
you have
paid
to be
back.
one of the.
Yeah.
You have to be one of
No,
the first 2.
Which
Yes, and I could have.
again, Joe, this happened to me in the game I'm playing async. In the second OR, I got a company liquidated and I'm doing great. But only because some people then started majors and I could put that money to work.
Yeah, no.
But it does feel bad. You're like, oh, my company's dead.
I think Joe froze unless he's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he left. He left us. No. Joe, you dead. I'm sure he's on his way back.
So Eric, you should share your exciting news with everyone.
That's my exciting news. Oh, I got a PS5. Yeah. Oh my
Nice.
god. I'm so happy.
We've been hard at work for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, Johnny's been helping me. I've been bothering
So I actually ordered one when I saw that tweet, and I got one as well. And I'm trying to decide if I should cancel it or keep it.
Oh. Wait, which package did you get? The NBA one?
The same one as you, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't want the NBA game. I don't care about that. I don't give any hoots.
I'm tempted to keep it, and well, to sell it.
Yeah.
Because it's a free controller, basically.
Oh yeah.
Like
free-
even if I could actually sell it for like non-scalping prices, just like what I paid for it, basically, and just keep the controller.
Yeah, just get Get Nick to buy it.
So,
I gotta sell it for enough to make my eBay fees back.
so I never thought about this. Is it really bad to liquidate this early?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't know.
Eric's gonna win his game having done that.
I actually might. I liquidated 2 companies in that game, and
I mean,
2. 2.
You get reimbursed, so all you basically lost is the few bucks from your share falling back.
Right. You're still running two trains.
So if I buy the 2 train over, right?
Yeah.
For $1 or whatever. When that company runs, it won't have a train. Does it still take the 2 loans out?
No. If it can't
it
afford
only
it.
takes the loans out if it can actually use them.
Right. I believe so.
Are you allowed to just not buy a train if taking the loans gets you a train? I forgot.
What? Take loans and then intentionally
not buy? Choose to get liquidated?
But you say, oh, I'm not going to buy a train, even though if you took 2 loans, you could get one.
I don't know. That seems like a... Why would you ever do that?
Why would you want your company to get liquidated instead of taking the loans?
Because you want the money back for the stock round. I don't know.
But you don't take the liquid loans, make your stock value pay less. Like it pays you back less. So you wouldn't do that.
That's true.
What happens when a company
basically what's going to happen?
You get paid for your shares?
Yes, you do.
Oh, how much?
Whatever they're worth.
Market value.
Oh, it is market value. Okay, so it's not like 1860 where you get like half price or anything like that.
No, you just get paid straight up paid.
I'm going to fall back.
So
I'll be at 40. Presumably, right? And so I would get $80. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to do this.
So if a company fails to pay interest, its train is trainless at the end of an operating round. Oh, this is important. I didn't mention this, Johnny. Or is trainless at the start of phase 4 or 6.
Yes.
So if you have two trains in a minor and someone buys a 4, even if you have a ton of cash in that company, it doesn't get a chance to buy a train. It just goes poof.
Yes.
Right. Well, that's why I table flipped in our 1861 because I didn't know that rule and I was out of the game.
Oh, there you go. But no, you weren't though, because you got paid back, and it just happened to me, and it's going well. It seems really bad.
All right. So CVR's up.
Okay.
Eric. I've never liquidated something this early. I'm curious to see how it works.
Yeah, I agree. So we can't upgrade that. We can't.
This is a good opportunity to try stuff because you're playing against at least one less than capable player.
So I can't lay track, and then I have to buy a train. So I will buy a 2 train using 2 loans, and then I am done with the CV, and it's no with Ottawa Len. No Ottawa Len.
And now there's 1 2 train left, and I could finagle things and buy the second one. Do I want to?
Oh, now Len won't liquidate. We won't get to see. Not Len. Joe.
Sure he will. Oh,
he still won't.
I can't afford it. I'm definitely liquidating.
Isn't that interesting? I could buy the train across from the CA. The CA gets to buy the last 2, and then the OP and the AE either liquidate or scramble.
So you do move the stock token 1 space to the left when you're liquidized. Let me look up the rules there for that.
And that's in addition to falling back because you didn't pay out.
Yes, you fall back and then it moves left, and then I think if you have loans, it moves left for that as well.
Yeah, I thought it moves 2 if you have for each loan you have. I didn't think it moved unless you had loans.
Why am I struggling to find this? Nationalization, 10.
I do that and then do that. He buys
now
that.
Here's a very interesting question. Can I restart in Peterborough? No, because there'll be a token there.
Right.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. It becomes a national token.
So if I do that, then
steps to national. The company pays off as many outstanding loans as possible first.
Can't.
Len, wait. think quietly for a second. Move the stock token one space left for being nationalized, so it just moves left. And then in 67, you move the stock token 2 spaces left for each outstanding loan. But first, if you had cash in the company, it paid them off. So 2 for each, and then players are paid the new stock price in exchange for each share they own. So you get paid 2 times that stock value.
Right. So I'm going to be at the 35 spot, and so I'll get $70.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Now you can go back to saying where you're thinking about going, Len. Also, we need to pick up the pace.
I put myself on mute there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna try something only because again, we're here. Let's try stuff. All right, so I'm gonna lay that tile. I'm going to run my 2.
This is gonna be really bad for me. I think I'm out.
So, and then looking at the spreadsheet, I'm going to. How much money does it?
I'm not convinced you're out.
Yeah, why, Johnny?
I shouldn't. Well, I just moved all of my money over from the CS over to the OP, and now the OP is going to liquidate.
Oh, so that's where
I
it's
shouldn't have
different
done
than what I did.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that Len was running back-to-back companies. I should have looked at the order.
All right, I think this amount is right. Hold on a sec.
I just spent all my company's money on nothing.
Well, you could buy the 2 train back.
You could.
Right.
I don't know that's worth it though.
Yeah, I don't think that that's good either.
So, yeah,
the rule of thumb, by the way, 2 trains are what? 225?
3 trains are.
3 trains, I mean.
That's the last 2. There it goes.
225, yeah.
So
Okay,
you need to have in a minor for the 3 train, you need to have
225 minus 90. So it's 135.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you start it.
That sucks.
You're going to get paid though. Then you can start another one. It's lossy.
It's really bad because I already lost the $20 laying that track I didn't need to lay, and then I just lost another $50. So I think losing $65 this early in the game is probably suicide.
Well, don't let it get you down, and let's see how it plays out.
That much early money is worth a lot, I think.
Probably.
So
So
you're gonna have way more than thus in the stock round, and you can start something new and then buy a 3. Touch not do that.
Maybe.
Well, and in fact, that's my plan, right? Because I should have like 150 or something in the stock round.
All right, so I get to run these 2 trains finally. You need to click on the DIT to get past it, but it doesn't calculate it. So I'm going to run my 2 trains for 100, and then it's on to Joe. Yay.
Yeah, so do I want to lay that track?
It was your master plan.
But I'm not merging them now, right? No, I'm deciding whether I want to lay that tile. Or do I want to come from the other direction?
From the other direction. You mean you want to like lay north or something?
Do I want to connect these things up when the AE's going away? Right? It doesn't matter then. And I'm not sure. I have choices in how I might want to lay that tile. But I need to look at what tiles are in the game.
I'll look with you. Look at these great tiles.
Yeah. Interesting. That actually made my decision.
Something that runs out surprisingly fast is straight cities in this game.
Yeah, no, I didn't have one available for Peterborough.
Yeah, that happened to me in my game. Yeah.
In 1860, the B city, the yellow B cities are pretty. I don't know how many there are, but there aren't many. And I started a company and couldn't lay its home.
Nice. That's like 82.
It was a shell company anyway, so it didn't matter. But it could have been pretty bad if I actually wanted to run the company and didn't realize it.
That's good.
Um,
I guess I should use the 18xx terminology and call it a suitcase, not a shell company.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'm done. All right, I'm not buying. So what happens when it says buy a train? If I click on, should I just skip, right?
Yeah, because I think the only reason it says that is because you could, in theory, buy back from your other company.
Right.
Right. It's giving you the option there. So you just say skip. Because if you click buy 3 train, it'll say, no, you can't. It's just showing you all the options. So it closes and it pays you out $70.
Yep.
And stock round 2. Now with those payouts, we got Joe has 150 in cash and leading in value.
Len is at 95.
Len is at 95, just shy.
Just short of starting another.
Well,
Right.
there's only 2 more companies left because we don't have a 3 train bought yet.
Right. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
so-
If you look in the entities tab.
Oh, right. So Eric doesn't. It's still. Is it still bidding on them, or is it just starting
it's
them?
bidding on them forever.
Okay, so Eric doesn't get one then.
Correct. Yeah.
If
There's two miners, right? And every time you want to start a miner, you have to do the auction. And there's 2 unstarted right now because we're in yellow. And even if I could start it at 100, I wouldn't be able to afford a 3 train, so I wouldn't want to do that.
Train, right?
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, you could buy a 2 for a bunch of money and then buy a 3 with the other company potentially.
Yeah, I could do that.
It'd be another. Oh, actually, it would run first, so you wouldn't even lose the revenue from the operating.
That's true because it would start at 100, and my PM runs first. I'd run twice. I could pay the 100 over.
I mean, it's moot because you're obviously Joe and I are both going to outbid you, so we both want to start a company. So there's no way you get one anyways. But you could make it work.
I could make it be a bad company you don't want.
I suppose if it's that bad, then
so it has to work.
Want me to pass?
I started 100. I got $100 in there. I buy a 2 train out for 100. Then the other company has 150. No loans taken.
But it's not. Is it distressed?
Can you take a loan with that company first and then buy the trains to put more money into the other company?
You can only take a loan if you need it for money to lay track or buy a train.
But he's asking,
Right.
can you
So-
do
so
it
at
and
the
then
end-
buy
at the
it
end
from?
of that company's operating period, it has to buy a $225 train. It can't afford it. Could it take 2 loans and then buy a train from another company for $200?
I feel like it's probably just from the bank, but a company may take loans if it has
Yeah.
insufficient funds to lay track, pay interest, or purchase a train if it does not have one. Loans must be repaid if a company, blah, blah, blah. Miner companies.
And only in order to buy a train from the bank.
Bank. Okay. Yeah, so you can't do that.
Okay, so if after taking the loans you couldn't afford it, then it just won't let you. You just can't take the loans.
You just can't take the loan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I start,
Yeah. See,
then
you don't want to start it.
and it
then.
buys right. Then it buys it over, and I get 150 in the company with 1 2 train, and I keep running, and eventually get 225. But it would take me a while. I'd get 25. Well, 2 runs. I'll pass.
I don't think it would be terrible for you to start a company, but I think if you were trying to start it in a place that was unappealing enough for me to pass on it, I think you'd probably regret it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were saying that mergers are not good. You want to convert companies?
I think that I don't know. I mean, I have
Well,
3.
if you're worried about losing the value, you don't want to merge 3. Merging 2 is fine.
And it's
Yeah,
not like you
I
get
think so.
extra tokens or anything like in.
Right.
You don't like release an exchange token like in 22. It's just those are your tokens, and they come off of the charter of the major.
And it's incremental capitalization, right?
Right. So you're losing out on potential money unless one of those miners has a lot of cash in it and the other has a good token spot.
So I guess I'm just unsure of where.
It seems better to me to convert one and then toss the other to the national and then buy shares in something.
So I will tell you now, Johnny,
where you
want to start in Guelph, right? Because then I have a 3-chain run which I can make better easily enough.
Right.
And
I mean that's obviously the best one.
And so if you pick Guelph, I'll bid 150 and win it from you. So you might as well.
So I don't have much of a choice. So I mean that's obviously the best one.
Well, it depends. If you want to merge with your Quebec guy, you could start in Montreal.
So which company makes more sense? Company name for geographically, which company makes more sense for Guelph?
Doing it. Can you merge if you start in Montreal because the national token's in the way? Do they block?
You'd have to you'd upgrade it. We're going to have green.
Oh, okay.
Right. So you just upgrade Travier.
Yeah.
So let's see. We've got the companies left are Brockville and Ottawa and Kingston and Pembroke. So
they're both in the middle.
Yeah, they are both in the middle. So just pick whatever.
Right. Joe, take note that Johnny's trying to adhere to your peculiarities.
I saw that. It's all right.
Maybe not peculiar. That might be a strong word.
I won't even. I'm gonna just pretend like that's true, and yeah.
To your preferences. In
reality, because I know Joe's gonna outbid me, I was gonna pick the one that least fit.
Oh, nice. The ultimate.
It was just gonna be. It was the only thing I could get a victory on there. So
yeah,
that works. And is that really starting in Guelph? It is, right?
Yeah, I mean, so, I know you're gonna take it, so it was more symbolic than anything. But
yeah, and do I want the extra $5 in there? Bid 150.
Probably
because
it rounds down, so you lose value if you don't.
I lose value anyway.
Actually,
there's no 75.
Oh right, there's no spot for 75. Yeah.
You guys can pass from here. I'm just going to the bathroom.
Yeah. So in fact,
my bid actually.
I'm just bidding the 145.
It did make a difference. I made you lose a little bit of value by bidding 140.
Okay, Eric said he's passing.
Yeah. So Johnny, you get to start something at 140.
Yeah, I just don't know where I want to start.
Right, back to you, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where the next best place is. I mean,
and
Barry's probably not great.
I'll be right back too.
I feel like if I start in Barry, it's just going to be too much of a fight for tokens down there. I guess maybe Sudbury? I don't know. Could Sudbury be good running up to
well, the problem is you have a lot of track to lay, right? And the second one costs
right.
20.
I'd have to spend $20 because I'd have to lay 2 track on one turn, and then so the first time it has a train, it would still be able to reach.
If you think you want to merge with your Quebec guy, right?
Well, the question is merging actually good, or is it better to?
Merging, I think, is fine. So if you convert something, your single miner, which is 2 shares, becomes 2 shares of the major at whatever price you're at, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
If you merge, then your 2 miners become the president's share, but the stock price is the sum of what the 2 were.
Okay, so you're right. Your value is higher.
Right. So you have not lost any. You've not lost any money. So
I could start in Montreal, I guess, and merge them.
Yeah, the only weird thing about Montreal, well, if you start in Montreal, you have the advantage, which we can tell Len. You're going right after me. I'm breaking 3s, which means your first tile lay can be, if you Although I don't think you can afford it, unfortunately, because you only have 140. So you can't afford the $20 to upgrade Montreal. But
Well, with a loan, I could.
no, because you need 135 afterwards to buy the 3 train.
Well, unless I buy a 2 from
Unless you
another
buy the
company.
2 over, sure.
I'm back.
But I don't know that actually makes a lot of sense. So the tokens, the national tokens, are blocking still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start in Montreal, then you'll just have to upgrade Travier, which you're going to do.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm just going to do that because I'm not really sure what's the best move here. I was thinking about starting in Sudbury and just running it to Timinus and seeing what happens, but I went the Montreal route instead just to catch you guys up. Okay, so I can't lay any track. Did it auto skip me on track or no? No, it didn't. Can I? No, there's nothing I could lay. Yeah. Okay, so we're not in green. So
No.
I thought
You were
they
just
usually
bidding.
No, yeah, but I already did it and then moved us into the OR.
Oh,
but
right.
usually .games like will auto skip steps you can't actually complete, but it didn't in this case. So I was confused for a second. All right.
Hey, Joe TN.
I did the only thing. My company could have been run by an AI because there's no choices to be made.
And unfortunately, we're still not in greens yet, so I have to skip track. And
yeah, this should go quickly until we get there. Who's gonna get there?
My next guy is going to buy the 3.
Oh, your BO that
which is
started.
great for me because I'll be the first person that can lay green track.
Yes.
Where's the BO in order? BO's next. Not the BO. KP.
So, by the way, the reason I set up upstairs, not that it's that interesting, is that I've been playing on a bar height table. It was Marlena's cousin's table, and the stools don't have a back to them. So I've really not enjoyed any of my online games that take more than a couple hours because I'm sitting there with no back to my chair on a stool
Yeah,
for
that sounds
4
miserable.
hours, and it's really uncomfortable.
Ugh, no wonder you look so grumpy. That sounds awful.
So now I'm
that's
actually
right. I forgot.
Meanwhile, Joe's like so
I'm
relaxed.
at some point going to be able to buy that private in. You can now buy privates in.
Yes. And yeah, when do you want to do that? Probably before a stock round.
Okay, so I get to choose what Montreal is.
Yeah, if you do that, you're going to have to buy a 2 train over, right? Because you won't be able to buy the 3.
So we're in phase 3.
I know it's not great, but I do get to choose Montreal's upgrade, which seems like that might be important.
Night Rob. Thanks for joining us. We're on a last name basis.
So, okay, Montreal has 5 options. Let me see what.
Does it?
Yeah.
It does. Right.
By the way, I love this interface. I mean, it's so great that the 5 options pop up around Montreal and I can look at it and the map at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, that especially for upgrades is great. We got a couple of like locals to the map area in chat. So Thomas saying he has a soft spot for this map as he's from Toronto, and so I'm familiar with the cities in
I hope
Ontario
I didn't anger anyone with my company choices being geographically inaccurate.
I'm sure you did.
I mean, you did Joe, so
I mean, other than Joe,
that was intentional. And
angering Joe just risks my my invitation to play games at his house.
Yeah, whenever that happens again.
COVID makes that a non-issue.
My mom just got her 2nd shot, so that's good. We're getting there.
That's cool.
I heard that there's another vaccine that came out that's a one dose, so people don't have to schedule a second.
Yeah. There's
second shots.
I've heard some stuff about that.
I don't know what the best Montreal upgrade is, so let's see. I probably want to get to New England. Probably want to go through that way.
I think end game you want to be able to make it over to, Peterborough, Toronto.
To the west. You think I want to get all the way over to the west?
I mean, if you can hit, Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto, and maybe Timmins is nice. New England is fine.
I'm just not sure with this many companies. Am I going to be able to even get tokens? Like, am I going to get there if I try to build that way?
You can get around stuff generally in this game.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen them. I've never played, so I've never seen the map develop. So
right.
It makes me nervous seeing how many companies there are in a very small space.
Yeah.
Although they'll merge and some of them will go away, I suppose.
Right, but those tokens will stay. So.
Yeah. But I mean, going to New England makes my runs like at max a 1, 2, or our max runs are at the end are 5. So Maritime 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 5 run to New England. So maybe that's good. I don't know. I think I'm going to try that. Try going to New England.
And
that hits five
in gray, and actually, is it also in brown for the tiles for Montreal? No, in brown it's still funky, but in gray it just becomes an omni.
I could buy. Sorry, I could buy the private in to the B&O
The BO.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's Brockville and Ottawa.
It's confusing though because it's the B&O. It's like so iconic.
Right. I guess 46 is popular enough that it's kind of that name is taken.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
1830.
The B&O name was taken because of 1830.
Yeah. Well, because of the company, right? Because it's the start of.
Well, because it's a real company, yes. But I know it from 46 because I haven't actually played a full game of 1830.
Yeah, it's up on here now, by the way. Up on .games.
Right. That's big news. I'll be more excited about that when I've actually played and enjoyed the game. But
you buying that in?
Well, actually, I'm 1, 2. Yeah.
You need a train though.
Right, because in order to buy it in, I have to pay for it. So
you would.
That probably doesn't make sense. I'll wait to do that.
Wait a second. Can you afford? You can't afford a 3 train.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He has to buy the 2 over and buy it with the other company.
Okay. So then you might be able to do both. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm $5 short of being able to buy the train from.
You're 15 if you wanted 2 loans.
What was that?
You're 15 short.
Oh, right. The interest. Yeah. I forgot about that.
It takes 5 out of each. So yeah. 10 on top. Yeah. Magic number is 135 for a new miner for a 3 train. CV.
All right.
CV can now do stuff. Got a 2 train. If I do that, it doesn't really help. Well, sure. Upgrade me. Upgrade the other guy. I will decide how I want to go. How do I want to go? If I do an X, I could go north to Barrie or try and head into. Let's do.
Who's got the CA?
The CA?
Is that you, Eric?
I don't know. I have the PR and the CV.
That's
PM and CV. Yeah, I think I want that. Sure. And we're done.
So, Len, not that I did that lay to hurt you in any way. I just wanted to go to New England. But is that tile actually good or bad for you or indifferent?
Looks annoying. He has to go through water. Upgrade it to hit.
I haven't actually looked at what
Len,
the brown looks like. Does it merge in brown?
You're muted, Len. It merges in gray.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, short term, it's not too bad. I'm just looking at what I'm going to do on my turn, but it's like that tile kind of screws me because I was planning on going to New England too. But
okay, yeah. So Eric, yeah, I just saw the gray merges, so that won't be so bad long term, but short term, it's kind of annoying. Yeah,
it's really annoying. Like you could have laid the X2 and still gotten to New England.
There were no other options that got me to New England that I saw. What else would have got me? Because I wasn't doing it to hurt you, but I didn't see another option to get to New England.
2 at a 60-degree clockwise from what it is.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I wasn't even thinking about tile rotation. I just looked at the orientation they appeared when I clicked on the city. You're right. There was more than one option. My bad.
All right, so I ran 2 at the CV, and I laid an extra tile. And I'm gonna skip buying companies and skip buying trains. The CV. Why did I hold on a second? I misunderstood. I thought I had a company back up. This guy, what is the I don't have a 3. I don't have a 3 train. I won't lay that second thing. I went back because I thought I had a 3 train in the other company that was going to run. I'm done with track. I'm running my 2. I'm submitting 60, skipping companies, skipping trains, and skipping companies again. I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
Len, no.
All right. Hopefully it lets me do this right. So let's see. I'm going to go that way, and I'm going.
Do we know if 18EU is coming to .games?
I think it's under development.
It is? Okay. I'm very excited about that one coming on. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Minor powers especially.
Yeah. I wonder when our order is going to come up.
From Golden Spike?
Golden Spike, yeah. Should be soon.
This is OR1, right? Yeah, okay.
This is 1 of 2.
Yep,
I think
so
in the Slack for 18xx.games there's a pinned spreadsheet. Yes, and it has there. So 18EU, let's find it. 18EU approved, not in progress.
So somebody's just got to pick it up.
It's approved, yet somebody needs to start. Well, it says there's a dev listed. So
Eric's back to you.
Cool. PM, it's gonna upgrade London, predictably. Guess I'll do it. K is bad. Yeah, it's gonna be an X. And it's gonna go down that way. Not gonna run any other track. Run 2 trains, just where they are. Submit 140. Skip companies. This is 1 of 2. Okay.
All right.
Len with the CA.
I'm going to be hurting very badly in the next stock round.
Let's start the haul to Timmins.
What's our entity spreadsheet thing?
Right.
225, 215, and that's going to go up. 80 and 85. Oh, but you guys just had a big payout and then spent it. So.
Oh wait, in stock round 3, majors still can't be started, right?
Until the 4. So
Until
no,
the 4
they can
start.
get converted in a merger. We're gonna have a merger round.
Right. We can have a merger round, but we won't have
Here
majors being able to start it outright until the 4s break, which probably won't happen.
And it's merger round. So it's merger round now. So Johnny, you have the first decision.
Oh,
you want to grow up with 180 in your company, and then you can buy shares in it. So if you grow up, if you convert,
no, I don't think I want to do that.
No, okay.
I didn't look at it too carefully, but I feel like I like running miners a little bit longer for the.
Yep.
To keep 50% of a company.
Joe.
I am. I'm not merging yet.
It's tough because if you choose to merge early and you're the only one, you kind of get screwed. But if everybody merges and you don't, then you're also screwed.
Well, I want my companies to run at least one. So.
Right.
And if we look at the spreadsheet, and who's earning right now, according to the last OR, Joe earned 90. I earned 145. Len earned 185. So he's in the best position right now. At least as of last operating round. And then Johnny earned 90.
He earned he earned that much
in the last
in the
OR.
round?
Yeah, 185.
Wow.
How'd you get that much?
Because I ran for
180 and 90. Yeah. The no was running
180. Wow.
Yeah, 2 train to Montreal wound up a double wound up being a good thing.
Yeah, Johnny, your loopback helped him.
Yeah, Johnny.
I know, and he was complaining about it.
I know, right?
Right. At first blush, it didn't look good.
So we are not going to merge this little guy.
And by the way, I made a move in 46.
Oh, good. Len? No, okay, it's back to me. 120. I think I definitely want to keep running that. And Len.
Everything. Okay, back to OR 2-2.
Johnny.
Okay. I'm obviously going to do the only...
Hey, everybody stop buying my New York Central.
Oh, and 46. Yeah. So what happened here? Let's use a little narration, huh?
Oh. Yeah, so I upgraded. Oh, I screwed up.
Where did you screw up?
Well, I forgot I can't take a loan, so I still can't even afford
next round.
Yeah, next round, but that's pretty bad. That really hurts.
Okay, so you upgraded Quebec.
Shit. I should have just bought both 2s over. Wow, that sucks. I've made so many mistakes in this game so far.
You'll be able to avoid them next time. Maybe.
Don't forget to buy your privates in if you want before the stock round.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I might as well at this point. Wow.
Don't get down on yourself. Happens to everybody.
It's just stupid stuff. Like
you got to hit
trying to move. It's trying to take my turns too quickly instead of thinking about what I'm doing.
But we'll get through it, learn what happens, come back next time, and then you can have a more strategic game.
What's going on? Why is it back to companies?
You got to hit skip like twice.
Joe. Yeah, it's weird. I hit skip companies and then it went back to skip companies.
It does that. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Where are we doing, Joe? Let's do a little narration.
Oh, sorry. So I upgraded Hamilton, and I am now running my trains.
Cool. We've got 2, and you're running.
What do you have showing on the screen? Do you have just the map showing or the log as well, or?
I am just showing them my tab as I play. So I'm looking at the map when it matters. I'm looking at the log when I'm trying to figure out what happened and highlighting things. But yeah, let's try and narrate our turns a little bit.
Not that it matters, but how many trains could I own in a minor? Is it 2?
2.
All right. So the fact that $204 doesn't help.
Right.
And I was just curious if I happen to have gotten a 225, if I could have bought.
If you go to the info tab, go down to game phases, and it'll actually show you the train limits for each phase.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I figured it was 2.
Yeah.
All right.
And so this company,
I'm going to buy my private in, even though, because I want the money.
Yeah. And right, that situation where you have 2 2s and a bunch of cash is how I got my my miner liquidated, and I was like, well, I'll just wait until they rust, and then I'll buy. I had already had enough money to buy a 4-train, and it just disappeared. Joe again, KP.
Yep, and I just upgraded Toronto, and I'm gonna run.
You got a 3. Oh,
So that extra $20 I spent on track on the first round is the reason I couldn't buy that 3-train just now.
yeah. I think early game.
And we did talk about it, right? I mean,
we talked about it after he did it.
Yeah.
After I did it, yeah.
Yeah. But I think early game, unless you really need it, those double lays are a trap.
I wasn't even thinking about it. I was doing the
46, lay 2 tiles, go.
Yeah, I was just laying 2 because I could lay 2, and I wasn't even looking at the money.
And I think Johnny, you're up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's just one of the things that always gets me with online games is since I'm not moving chips, I'm not always seeing it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I didn't even realize that I was paying for it until afterwards, and then I realized it, and it was too late.
Right. Yeah, I definitely have a bit of disassociation with, like, if I screw up and it's something because money was moving electronically and I didn't think about it, it's like, okay, well, that was dumb. But it's more different. It's definitely different if you have chips that you're shuffling around and having to figure stuff out yourself. It's a much different experience.
So one of the things I don't know is when I should merge.
Me.
So I, by the way, I laid Granby to New England, ran my train between Montreal and New England, and then skipped companies. And
yeah,
that's it.
Okay.
Just to narrate what I did.
Thank you. CV here we can upgrade to KP, which I guess it.
So Joe, about the merging companies, I obviously don't know either because I haven't played this, but in general, I feel like it's really dependent on everyone else, right? Because if everyone's merging and you're at risk of being stuck with one token and all that, getting tokened out and stuff, it could be really bad. But if everybody's running miners and you convert and you have a lot fewer shares getting paid, essentially, I feel like it's bad. So I don't know if there is a best time to do it.
Except that if I merge, for example, I'm going to be at 150. And so I'm not sure any of you are buying shares in me. That's a lot, right?
There's a lot.
Especially if...
But I just mean that, like, when you have a miner, you essentially have 50% of the company. If you merge or convert at a point at which you can't buy up to 50%, you're losing a lot of revenue. If you end up with 3 shares in your company when you had a miner with essentially 5 shares of it.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want to buy up to 50% right away, because then your company has a hard time late game.
Right.
You got to keep some shares in that company.
Yeah, incremental cap.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I didn't realize what the capitalization scheme was in this.
So I'm going to CV here is going to buy the Niagara Falls.
If I don't merge, I'm sitting at $325 in cash, and what do I do with it?
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. And this, with no new miners to start,
somebody's going to merge
dead cash.
Somebody's going to merge this MR, I think. I could also buy the other guy, huh? Oof.
I'm the least likely to do it because I don't have a lot of cash.
So you have 240. It's not.
Well, I'm done running companies, though. It's a lot less than the rest of you.
Len's up with the no.
No.
This is my favorite joke in this game.
I'm kind of waiting for I'm just trying to make some money because I got to buy my company in, and the merger round's coming up. So what am I going to do here? I just got to get to. I'll keep blasting the road to Timmins. And
I think it makes sense to just buy shares?
Hey, Mike's here. Anastasia. Option 1,
Mike
Anastasia.
14.
Option 2, Anastasia. Which is it?
Do that and get over to Toronto.
Or maybe there's not as much of a pronunciation of the I. Maybe it's Anastasia.
Yeah, or maybe it's actually Romanov and he just changed it. So.
Oh no, he said sorry about that rust in our game, Eric. Not that sorry. What?
I knew a girl named Anastasia that was spelled the same way. So it could be that.
He'll tell us.
I remember that movie when my kids were.
That was a movie,
young.
right?
Was
that a Disney movie?
Animated thing with the plane?
90-90 payout.
It's a good train movie. I have the Anastasia train.
$140.
Rob Thompson said he's following along on a tab because he's in our game on .games and he's just like flipping around in tabs and look at what he wants. So that's kind of neat that you can do that live.
Yeah.
Okay, Père Marquette's up. Eric.
This is operating. Okay. The Père Marquette. Cool. Upgrade. I can upgrade Peterborough.
They make a fine poutine.
This game is called La Belle Poutine. I could do that.
Like one of your favorites, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I do like poutine. I've only had it a handful of times though.
In fact, in the dining car, they serve poutine and eggs.
Let's do that. This is fun. Eggs. Yes. Eggs. What is that video called? I couldn't find it the other day.
The Exciting of Trains.
The what?
I just watched it the other night for some reason.
What is it called again?
The Exciting of Trains.
Okay, I'll put a link.
Right.
The Exciting of Trains. There it is. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna drop this right down in our chat so everybody can go and watch this at some point. Bookmark this. Go check it out.
I'm assuming you can't run like Montreal to Montreal or Toronto to Toronto.
Yeah, I would assume not as well.
Yeah.
My wife and I actually went. We honeymooned up in Montreal and Quebec, and there's a restaurant, or there was at least. I wonder if it's still there in Quebec City, called La Lapine Sauté, which is the sautéed rabbit, and it was the best meal I've ever eaten.
Yeah, I believe it. It's
Quebec
still there. City is my wife and one of our favorite places.
Yeah, so cool.
So
highly recommended if anybody hasn't ever been there. Although it's temporarily closed, probably because of COVID stuff. Yeah.
Well, maybe if it's open in October, we'll do Marlena and I will do another mini moon there because we probably won't get to do our real honeymoon until 2022.
Oh man. Oh, it's on me. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on you.
I thought I finished. I ran.
yeah.
No,
that's where Val and I went for our first anniversary. It was great.
What am I? Why is my company done with track? Oh, done track. Oh, I never ran trains. I'm sorry.
My wife and I had an alternate wedding because we had an initial plan that obviously fell through due to COVID. And we're doing our redo in October, but I still don't think we can plan a honeymoon for October with any sort of assurance that we're gonna get to go.
And I really shouldn't do that. I need to get out here.
I'm going to totally track
up by doing this. I don't know why I went to Kingston and then I never finished going, but.
So I have a question about the map on this. Why does hex C11 exist?
I want to know the same thing.
Why is that even there?
It's on the All Aboard Games map too.
Oh, it might be for upgrades so that you can have.
There's only one side you can build into it.
Right, but if D12 wants to lay a tile that points off map in that direction, it's legal.
Yeah, you could use it as tragic track, I guess.
In H16, right?
Right. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
No, that doesn't make sense either. Yeah, really, that tile doesn't.
Nobody builds over there anyway, so it's I don't know.
Because even if I was thinking you could do tragic track, but that doesn't really. That tile, it's the tile that connects into it that you'd want to build the tragic track into.
I'm suggesting that it's like it would make a tile lay in D12 legal if one of the edges headed towards C11.
Oh yeah, I guess they could just I guess that could be why it's there.
Right.
I think 1822 does it a little more elegantly with the
little
with the
spikes.
little triangles on the side.
Hey, we're in the merger
Yeah, the
round.
spikes.
This was probably before that time. It was before that time. Merger, not merging.
Well,
So if I merge, so here's my thought process. If I merge,
What's
70
everybody's-
plus 90 is 160, drops to 150.
Sure.
If I wait one more time,
You could just convert and let
80
the other one
plus
go.
100 is 180, right? So I might as well wait one more round to merge.
You can convert one and let the other go.
I can't convert either yet.
Oh. That's right. That's why you merge. Because you can't.
That's one reason why you merge, sure.
Yeah.
But I think I want to.
Nobody can convert. So it's all merging here. I feel like the first person to merge is gets attacked by the sharks. Look at all this cash.
well, that's what I was saying.
We also keep in mind we have 6 more miners, right?
That's true. We do have miners here, and we do have we have 6
That's what I
3
was saying
trains.
earlier. Is that I don't know if there's a best time or not, because if you're the only one that does it and everybody else passes, you're kind of screwed, and vice versa. If you're the only one left with a miner, you're probably screwed too.
Oh, you know what? Wait, there's one.
Actually, let me consider very briefly here.
No.
I mean,
I just thought of something.
there are only 5 spots to start a miner.
Yeah. What's up, Joe?
So, what if 4s break?
What do you mean?
Then any miners left without the ability to buy a train will get
No,
liquidated.
they have to have the train.
They have
Right.
to
So if they have 2s,
Break
That-
anything
if
without.
they have 2s and 4s break and they run and can't buy a train,
So
they
I'm
would get
wondering if
national.
I screwed up and that I actually should merge.
Let's hit undo. Redo. Joe, TN. Unless
So the question is, can we actually push through 6 3 trains and a 4 in one round?
Probably not.
Probably not.
we can all buy so if you look at our cash, we can all of us can afford a 3 train. Actually, with 6 unstarted miners, they could each, if we started at 135, right, we could each buy a 3 train out of pocket with 2 loans and then have money left over, but you got nothing left. So it'd have to be like the PM or the CS or TN would have to save up and buy the 4 train.
Yeah, I think it could happen, but
but
if you
they're train
don't
tight.
convert, if you don't convert or merge, it's like almost impossible for that to happen. So you're probably safe.
This is merger 2.
So, Joe, do you want to back up or are you good?
I'm thinking, right, because it's a risk thing here. If I lost a Toronto and Nipissing,
I think that if you don't merge, you're making it pretty much impossible for 4s to break before you have another opportunity.
why is that?
Well, because there's 6 of the trains left, so a lot of companies need to merge or convert in order for all 6 of those to go.
Right, but the point is,
So-
I'm not going to get another chance to merge until after.
Until then, and in between the next 2 ORs.
Right.
So I don't think all 6 of those are going to be bought and a 4 before you have the opportunity to merge then. I mean, it could happen. I think it's very
I
unlikely.
mean, it depends, right? I mean, for example, Len could, if he wanted to, start something high enough and buy 2, 3, say. So,
But he'd be losing share value.
all right. I apologize. This is just.
It's fine. No, I'm interested in this kind of discussion.
I actually think that even just discussing it is probably valuable for a lot of people watching and for us too. I mean, I've never played it, but I just think it's unlikely to happen, but it's a good consideration.
And of course, the thing is, this is where, now that we've had this discussion, this is where I have to make the decision first, right? So if other people merge, there are now
you probably shouldn't have said anything because now Len and Eric
they can push trains, right?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said anything because now Eric and Len are going to be like, if you don't merge, they're going to be like, can I screw Joe?
Yeah, well, as they should. So I'm going to go ahead and merge.
Okay.
Exciting.
I am excited.
I keep forgetting that my chat gets lost behind other windows. What is Hey, Mike ate a little pin satay in 2010 on his honeymoon. We're honeymoon eating buddies. How wasn't it great? I don't know. Did you have dinner there or lunch? Hopefully it was dinner.
As far as I can tell, it's saying KP's to merge with TN. All right. So I'm done adding corporation.
Yeah, hit done.
Yep, hit done. Yep.
You can always hit back too if you know. So it finishes the merge. It has merged. And now at this point, you say finish merge.
I get to pick what I am, right?
Yeah.
No, it's the one you pick. So if you want the KP to survive, pass here and then merge with the KP.
No, it's
what?
I have to pick the new major that I become.
Oh yeah, he was saying pass on the TN spot. Yeah.
Which I did.
No, it doesn't matter.
Merge.
Yeah, Len, it doesn't matter. It's identical. You just pick a major and.
Right, and I am going
He's
for
joking.
the I'm going for the Great Western.
Yeah.
I think I did that right.
You did. So now you get an opportunity to buy shares up to 60% as long as you have the cash. So it's just 2.
Yep. So
and we'll get the chance to buy 1 if we want.
Yeah. So he buys 1.
And yeah, I'm not gonna probably start them.
Hey Shazner.
So
hey Red Eye.
Let's just do that.
Is it an alpha? I don't know. 60. If I were to create a new 67, it is in full production, not in alpha or beta.
Hey, Eric, you may buy a share.
I will buy a share. Len, you may buy a share.
Yeah, how much do I have? 515. They're 150. That'll leave me, because I think I'm going to merge 2, and I'm going to be at 65 and 55. I'm going to be at 120. So, quick math. 515. $515 minus 150 leaves me that. Oh, look at that. That's a very convenient number. Yeah, I'll buy a share.
I love that number. That. All right, Johnny. Want to get on this hot new stock?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, I'll be back because I'm done for a while, I think.
Yep. I will. Now, how much does he have? Now things have changed. He's got $889, and train limit, I believe, is 4 for majors.
Yeah, he can still only buy 1.
He can buy 1. He can buy a 3 train.
That's why I still think it's unlikely, because everybody that's merging is going to be train type before we can get through all the 3s and a 4.
I'm going to pass.
Right.
I think.
Len, do you want to merge?
I guess.
I is merging. NONCA, finish merge. Oh, right, I got to pick a company. What do I want to be? I'm going to be the CPR. And now I have $365, which is 3 times 120.
Look at you. It's +5. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
I have $5
math
left.
disagrees with you, sir.
Well, it was a very good number. I've left me with $5.
I'm gonna buy a share of that too, and I will pass on this. And then it is on to stock round 3, and Joe has no valid actions and must pass. So it is me.
You're the only one with that money, really.
I've got 165. I could start a miner and buy a 3, or I could buy a share in one of these companies.
Oh, do more miners become available?
Yeah, when the
Yes.
3 were bought, they became. So if there are six
Okay.
that can start right now. And it's always 10 first, and then when the 3 breaks, 6. Do I want to do that? Let's look at the map. Is there anyone? Barry?
There's not really any
Barry's okay.
It's just tough until Brown to. I guess you could connect it through Berlin. That's
Yeah,
okay.
Hey,
I've
why
got-
did I have?
Probably-
Why did I have no valid actions? I couldn't have sold a share of my own.
It hasn't
I wasn't
operated
going
yet,
to.
so I think that's a
Oh, right.
restriction.
Got it.
Barry seems like the only viable starting spot. Oh, actually, can you start in other cities that now have 2 holes?
No.
Or it has to be open?
No, it has to be
completely open?
unoccupied. So I think I can start in
Okay.
Montreal.
Well, Montreal's not unoccupied though.
No, those are separate though, and they're special. I think I could start in Toronto. Let's see if it would let me. First of all, if I clicked on.
Must be in Toronto. Yes, Toronto and Montreal, you can start in the open spot.
Okay. I thought you couldn't start in a city that had
Toronto and Montreal are special.
or special. Okay. Good to know.
You can also start in Timmins.
I'm gonna bid and start in Toronto, and you can't outbid me, so I win it. And then we go straight to nobody else has valid action, so we go straight to the operating round. We pay out, and then Johnny, CS.
Yep.
This is 3.1. Whew, it's taken a little while,
Yeah.
but I think we've had good discussion.
And it's good because I've wanted to play this again.
Yeah.
Now that it was on .games, so.
I've been enjoying this. This is a fun one, and it's been very different. This play is playing out quite differently than the ones that I've been playing with Len and Dan and Mike.
All right. So how do I take a loan?
It essentially just does it automatically for you when you need it.
I still can't take a loan, so I'm still short.
Because you bought the bridge.
I did the private for 2. Yeah, and I did it for 2. I didn't look at how much I needed to save. Shit. Okay.
That's the essence of your problem, child. PO again. Okay.
This is awful.
But you're having a nice conversation with friends. So you're running BO down to New England with its 2 train. I'm interested now to actually look at our... Oh, nothing really has happened. Lynn is crushing us with the 185 around.
Well, I had one.
You had a 195. Like total 195 and around. Or 2.2. Interesting.
All right. CV's up. Eric.
Yep. CV. We're not at Brown. It's got a 1-2 train, so it's got its best route. It's living its best life. I guess we'll upgrade Peterborough for our new friend, the TGB. What do we do? That. And we're good. Done with track from our 2 train. Can't. No. Can't get over to. Oh no, and we're not in Brown. Okay, I was gonna say, could I get from Berlin with the CV down into the hit of Toronto, via Barrie, but it has to go through that city anyway, so it can't. We're gonna submit one train for 80, and it can't buy a train. What? Oh, it paid off loans automatically for me. I was wondering where my money went.
Oh yeah, it does that.
It does that.
If you ever have money to pay off a loan, it just compulsory does that. So I paid off one of my 2 loans. There we go. So we'll skip trains, and TGB will build. Where do we want to go? Why? What's with the Y? That's so weird. Huh. Guess we'll do that. And be done with track. And buy a 3 for 225. And Johnny, it does show you buying power in the company, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm running 3 companies back to back. PM. I don't know that there's a great reason to do. Shape my track at will. Do that. Done. Run its 2 trains again. Submit 140. And on to the GWR.
Yep.
We've got some new t-shirts in the works. If I kind of forgotten about it. I designed like 10, and then we picked the 2 that were okay, and then I forgot that I did that for like 3 weeks. So I'm gonna make those available at some point soon. It's very exciting. Oh, and now is a good time to mention that if you are interested in backing us on Patreon, we just finally updated our link. So we are no longer at patreon.com/meekinformant. We have shed our skin, and we're finally on to patreon.com/train shuffling. So yeah, if you're on the fence, thinking about it, want to see more of us playing a board game online,
Yeah,
or talking about
and
the
Patreon
podcast?
just recently started an annual option, so we did enable that for anyone interested. It's like a 10% discount,
right?
If you pledge for the year up front.
Yeah. Joe's playing 3D chess.
What was that?
I said Joe's playing 3D chess over there.
Our Discord has been super active.
Yeah.
In the last few months, it's been great.
Lots of people chat. And
a lot of also non-18xx talk in addition to 18xx talk.
Yeah.
But still,
if you're into video games, there's a very active video game channel in there right now as well.
Specifically, if you're into Dark Souls or Souls-like games.
Yes, those are very popular in there.
I'm almost done with Dark Souls 2.
Oh my god, I thought you said it was so much. I've been playing like crazy.
There's a lot. But Phil and I have been playing that a lot.
So Joe, what happened here? You tokened London, I see.
Yeah. So I tokened London because looking at that southwest corner, my routes in the long term are going to be, Buffalo, Detroit, Toronto-ish, right?
Yep.
And so I tokened London because I figure I can move around Berlin if somebody tokens it out.
Yep.
So.
And then you ran for some amount.
310.
310. Okay.
I bought a 3 train.
Now you're train tight. All right, cool.
And I'm sitting there with still 3 shares at 165 and $647.
It's not a bad situation.
So I'm not that worried about permanent trades.
No. All right, Len is doing some hard thinking.
But for what it's worth, my net worth, I'm at the bottom, right? Or at least I was before I ran.
You are not at the
I think
bottom.
I'm at the bottom.
Nope. You are exactly in the middle. Not anymore.
No, Len's winning, right?
Len just took it, yeah.
Okay, round 2 merger round. How about a 3? And I tokened Peterborough.
Let's look at the map.
So now I think it's getting a little risky. I think I merge. Although, yeah, I think I'd rather the CS survive.
Neither one is surviving, remember?
You pick a major.
Pick a major.
Oh.
Yeah, they just become tokens, and you just put them together.
CS and the BO. You should pick the
I like the purple company.
purple guy, yeah.
And that's reasonable. I mean, if you were playing 22CA, you would pick
Johnny, you should pick the NTR to redeem yourself from 22.
right.
That game. I think I would have won that if I hadn't made the stupid rules mistakes.
Sounded tight. So Johnny, you're buying shares?
Yeah, what do I have for buying power?
You
Let's
have
see.
$200.
You have $200. You can
Your shares are 180. Wow.
Yikes.
I can only buy one. Oh, that's bad.
I'm going to buy one for you.
Oh, I have $171.
I'm going to not
I'm
merge
so bad at this.
and not merge and not merge. And now I'm running all of my miners and you all have none. This is fun.
Line
CV, I guess this. 2 train. We're gonna be done with track. 2 trains already doing that, right? Submit 80, skip.
nice. Yeah, cool. 2, 2, 2, 3.
I'm gonna buy a 2 from the PM for minimal dollars.
Oh no, wait, I can't.
Len, who are you speaking to?
Sorry, I should put myself on mute.
The PM now is going to just run its 1, 2. Oh, I have to lay track on. Let's lay Barry, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here. Do we do that? Sure. We're done with track. We're going to run just a plain old 2 train and buy a 3 out of pocket. And then the TGB has a 3 train. And it is here. 1. Oh. Also, we're going to head to the Great North. 3 train. 1, 2, 3. 120. It's Johnny.
Yep.
Right. Let's see how much I can. How much more of a disaster I can make this.
This is fun. I like being the guy that has the 3 miners left and just doing silliness over here. I don't know what it's paying me, really. That turn wasn't great, too, because I bought one over, but 208.
How many trains do we have left?
We have three
Still two.
trains.
I could have waited.
Yeah, I maybe should have waited one more round.
My 53. This is operating around 3.2 of 2. So we're going to go into a stock or a merger in the stock round.
Guess my best route is doing this.
Two trains with the NYC. Yeah, Montreal twice, yeah. Two of them?
I think so.
I think so too. Did you?
Oh yeah, because you didn't have any. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Joe.
And I'm
So
tight.
somebody
And I'm tight, so I
somebody-
can't buy the first 4.
Yeah, me too.
And it wouldn't matter to Eric anyways because he already ran all his miners. So there was actually I didn't realize there was actually no risk to me not merging.
No. As soon as the first 4 gets bought, if the my CV right now has two trains, it would have no trains at the end of that, and it would go. It would get liquidated.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's already run.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And he's lucky because the 3 majors all are train tight.
Yeah.
So, alrighty.
Bloodborne is
I'll lay
best
that.
souls, says Chasner.
What did he say?
He said Bloodborne is best souls.
Yeah, I've heard that from almost everybody actually.
Yeah,
has
people
said that.
seem to really quite like Bloodborne.
It's free with the
PlayStation Plus.
if you have a PS5 with PS Plus, but
Yeah.
not with the expansion, which is apparently worthwhile. So you basically pay the same price if you buy the expansion digitally with the free version, or if you just buy a disc version with the expansion included.
Yeah, bummer.
So I bought it on the disc because it was the same price, but it kind of sucks that you can sort of get it for free if you don't care about the expansion.
Right.
All right, lens up.
Yep.
What did Jay what did we do? Just run?
Yeah, 44 share. You guys are
Nice.
so leeches.
That's your fault. What am I gonna do with money?
I know.
You shouldn't have put your sales up for shares up for sale. You just built towards Timmins.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to lay a second pile or not. Or where it will be actually.
You know what I find really nice about this is that if I'm like playing asynchronously and I want to look at that 44 route that Joe just ran, I could go into the spreadsheet tab, click on it, that 440, and scroll down, and it highlights the route.
I like that.
Oh, does it really?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you go into spreadsheet and click on your 440 that you just ran. It will take you back in time. So you need to then know to go forward to current in history, but it'll highlight the route you run. And there's another way to get to that too. If you are just on the map and down at the bottom, you can say show last route for, and you can show GWR, and it'll just highlight the route without taking you back in time, which is quite nice. Shows you where everybody's running.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
It's nice for like if I wanted to try and like be nasty and dismantle something. It helps me like
Sure.
easily tell what you did.
I assume you haven't played 18 Nebraska yet.
Haven't yet. It's actually it's one of the games that I have on my order for Golden Spike.
Because that has the mechanism that you can upgrade dits to cities.
Oh right.
And dits don't count, but cities do.
Yeah.
So that's one way you can really screw up somebody's route by just.
Okay. We are in the
Henning
merge.
is sitting in the middle of it that they didn't
Eric,
expect.
what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna merge. Can I merge TGB with PM? Do they?
You can merge all three.
PM is the one down there in London.
You can merge any of the two together.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, CV, PM, and
I don't think I want to merge all three, but I think I probably want to merge PM and TGB together. PM and TGB.
I'll point out that CV is the one with the two privates,
Oh, that's true.
which not only give you income, but you'll get compensated for eventually, right? So
Right. That's true. CV. So I'm gonna save one. PM. Okay. Yeah. Let's merge. We will say merge. Oh, the CV is the one I don't want to. No, I do want to. I want to merge. Merge. Adding TGB to merge of CV. Done adding companies. Where does that actually end up with on the value? Well, we'll find out. See if I need to undo this. This is going to be the Grand Trunk. And where did it put it?
whatever the sum of the two was.
135. How does that work out for me? Not great.
Man.
But I have a 3 train in there. Buy a share.
I did another bad thing. Shit.
Len, do you want to buy a share?
The Grand Trunk. Let's see, how much cash do I have?
410.
35. Sure, it's a baggin.
It's a bargain. That's what they say. Joe? Want to be a leech?
I'm looking at prices, and I definitely will because I can only afford 2 shares, and one of them has to be this.
Okay. Here's Not Dave says, is a bug in the last route in 1846 if all your previous trains were phased out. Interesting. That seems rare. Oh, not necessarily. So here we are in, what is this? Merge around. I don't want to convert. I can't.
No, I'm not sure why it's asking you to,
Yeah.
unless
There's nothing to merge with, and I can't convert. So,
Oh boy, stock round 4.
oh boy. Let's look at our values here. Stock round 4. How we're doing? Len's kicking butt. 1340.
Yep.
I'm in second. Joe's in third. Johnny's in last. And let's see. Stock round 4.
I
And-
made another major error. I just realized.
What was that?
Well, at St. Jerome, I laid the K the wrong way by accident. I just realized it. I meant to lay it towards Ottawa, and I don't know why I laid it pointing up, but now I'm locked out of being able to run all my trains for their full length
For a round.
until Brown.
Okay, I guess I don't know what your route is. Because you can get to Ottawa if you lay up and around and hook in.
Oh, like if I lay three pieces of track
Yes.
to get all the way around?
Yes. That's 2
Yeah,
rounds.
but that's also costing money to lay track.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Just
pretty
saying.
bad.
I'm just saying. You could.
All right, I think I am buying a share. There's 4 of those left, so I can get this 3. I am buying a share of the GWR.
Sure you are.
I only have a 120. I can't buy
Okay.
anything.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I leave myself. Oh, now I'm at 95. Hold on a second. I want to be able to get 2 here. Let me undo that for a
You're
minute.
not going to get 2.
I'm not.
I don't think so. Well, you can get 2 of
Grand Trunk.
the Grand Trunk.
Oh, I only have 275, don't I? That's true.
I will point out that the Great Western will probably be kick-ass company.
Oh, I know.
So maybe 1 share of that is better. I don't know.
It is what it is. Yep. Buy the Great Western. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Johnny.
Still passing.
Joe?
I will at least get my 5th.
Yucks. Ugh. I can start a miner, which would then liquidate. And I have nothing else for a share, so I'm passing.
Back to me, huh? All right. Well, maybe buying the Grand Trunk wasn't the smartest. Do I want another share of mine?
Can't sell the Grand Trunk.
As an
Oh,
operator.
it hasn't yet. Oh, yes.
Just thought I would preempt what you were thinking of doing.
I pass.
Does this game, if a share is in the pool, do we fall it back or no? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Hey, your miner gets to run.
Hey.
If you're sold out, you move right, but that's it.
Okay, you don't fall back.
Don't fall back. And here we go. Still not breaking 4s.
Sucks because I would really like those 2s to go away.
I wouldn't.
I know that.
Okay, so I'll lay that. I'll say done. We're gonna clear the trains and do a 3 train from London to Berlin to Hamilton. That seems fine. And then a 2 train from London to Detroit. 180. Johnny, NYC.
Oh, that was fast. Right, there's only 4 majors now.
Yeah, it's all just onto the majors. So things speed up here, obviously. Like in any of these minors to majors games, the beginning kind of crawls and then things consolidate and get easier at the end, I think. It's got 11 folks here with us watching along. Thanks for sticking it out, everybody. I guess it's some drop-ins. Oh. And down to 7. That was 4 people just said, screw this. Oh, right, I'm still watching this. And they woke up and they shut it off. That's interesting. The statistics, it's fun to watch that as you go. We've had 89 people stop in, average watch time of 13 minutes. So watching a chunk. Maybe come back and watch it later, hopefully. Oh, okay.
I guess I'm going to run all my trains as 2s.
You sound so dejected, Johnny. 1, 2, 3.
You can run 1 as a 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
2 2s from Quebec to Maritime, a 2 from Montreal to New England, and then a 3 from Quebec to Montreal, right? I think that works. It's not. And in fact, the 3 down to New England counts Granby, so it's not the end of the world.
How do I make that count the DIT though?
It's automatic.
Sure
it's automatic.
Oh, I have to clear these and run a 3 down that way.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Quebec. Well, Quebec off board twice. Quebec down to Montreal and then Montreal.
And for what it's worth, if you wanted to, you could lay Sherbrooke into Maine.
Yeah, I thought about that, but Maine's not that good long term, so I actually ended up going Quebec down to New England. It's going to take an extra turn, but I think that's better for the long term.
Yeah.
And then you're coming out of New England, going up to Quebec, and then looping back around the top for long term. Yeah,
what?
End game, right? You have a 7 train or something. You're coming out of New England. You're going all the way up to Quebec, and then you're looping back down Iroquois River.
I guess I was planning to hoping to get a 5+ train and run from Maritime down to New England as my end game
Okay,
run.
5+.
If I could get a 5+.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to be very hard pressed to run a good greater than 5 stop train.
Well, what was that run for? 370? That's okay.
370.
What are people running for? 390, 440. Oh, there. So it's Joe. He looks engaged.
Yeah, I just upgraded Barry. Eventually, I want to get up to Timmins, right? But doesn't count unless going from Toronto. So done. I think my track is probably still the same.
3.
Hitting Toronto 3 times.
And I will float the option that if, seeing as it's about 11 o'clock now, if we want to make this a 2-parter, we could pause, leave this game alone, and come back to it and finish it off in probably about an hour another evening.
Lens up. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever. I don't have to work tomorrow, so.
Gonna finish going to Timmins. All right, so
Well, then let's
now
see.
Len makes some money.
Clear that train. Those two are okay.
3 and a 222. 1, 2.
And then that guy goes to Toronto. Looking back, I probably should have tokened Guelph and not Peterborough, but oh well.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Guelph's a good spot for a token, I've learned.
Yep.
All right, so why am I only making 3?
Which is why I did what I did.
Why am I only making 380 now instead of 390?
Why aren't you running up to Timmins with the 2 train from Ottawa?
I am.
I'm not seeing
it. That's weird. It cleared something. Let me clear everything and just start over. Okay. 1. I put that in and then I must have gone to another screen and it came. That's another feature I gotta put a thing on GitHub, is that if you're on a screen and you're in the middle of setting your routes and you go to look at the spreadsheet, for example, and you come back, it doesn't proceed where you were. It goes back to where your last run.
I do find that to be a little bit annoying as well. So like I've gone to look, mostly it happens to me when I go to look at the tile manifest, because I never know what tiles are available, and I always go to look at that and then come back and have to restart.
Why
are you what?
Why is it not giving me the bonus for Timmins?
What train are you running the Timmins route with?
The third 2. It says 80. And I've got Ottawa.
We can't see it yet because you're not.
What do I have to do, though?
If includes TMO.
Let's see. If I hit submit 380, I go to the next step. Okay, now if you look at my run, I'm running Timmins to Ottawa, but it only gave me 80 for it.
I am actually not.
I'm not seeing any of those routes that you're talking about.
Right.
And I just refreshed, so I don't know why.
So did I.
I think you might be out of sync, Glenn. You might want to refresh it.
No. I see. You hit Timmins, Ottawa. You hit 2 to Montreal, and you have 1 Toronto, Guelph, and Peterborough, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's weird. I don't see that.
I don't.
And I just refreshed.
And it's only giving me 80 for the run to Timmins. I think I got a bug.
Oh, now I can see it. Okay.
Yeah, it just says if Timmins is countered in the same route as Toronto, Montreal, or Quebec, Timmins, the value is doubled.
Not Ottawa. Oh, not Ottawa. I'm sorry. My
I
bad.
thought it was Ottawa. It was-
Toronto, Montreal, or Quebec. Oh,
You need to run your
Not an O
3.
there.
yeah, sorry. I thought it was Ottawa because when I saw the TM, it was TMQ, not TMO. That's where I was confused.
Yeah.
You can run one of your 3 trains though through Timmins, Ottawa,
Yeah, I
and
just have
Montreal.
to rerun it. Yep.
right. Montreal,
All right.
Ottawa, Timmins, and
There's
then
a 3. There's a 2.
I kind of
do what
wish.
I did.
I wish that you could see
two
the route planning live. Ottawa's not one of them for Timmins. Yeah. Thanks, Jerry. We got there eventually.
If I had laid that K properly, I could have run that route too.
Better.
That sucks.
You can't
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, why did I not just pay out? Okay, done. GTR.
GTR. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. I don't know why I want to do that so many times. Okay.
And this is
2, 2, and a 3. I've got a token for 40. I think I'll. All right, you have to do it after you lay track. We'll do that. We'll be done with track because there's nothing to upgrade that matters. You're gonna.
Are you gonna buy a 4 and end the nonsense?
Hmm?
Are you gonna buy a 4 and end the nonsense?
Are they up? Yes, I will be up buying a 4 and ending the nonsense. So if I hit Buffalo, so 1, 2, 3, right? This guy got its Niagara Falls Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3 from Berlin down to Buffalo. Guelph to Toronto.
And Guelph to Toronto.
And then Toronto to Guelph, yeah. Not bad. I'm at 310. We will pay out because we got 5 shares in Treasury, and we'll buy that 4 train. Boop, boop. We're in 4, but nothing else happens besides 2 trains rusting. Nobody gets liquidated. Oh, it actually. Oh, but it hurts my 2 trains.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm dumb.
Oh,
You could half pay and still move your share price up and have money to buy another 4.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that. Well, whatever. Let's move forward. See how it goes. PM merge. No, it can't. It can't. What happens if I hit merge? Okay, if I hit merge, it just says select the corporation to merge with. Nothing to do. So I'm running the PM. This is now 4.2 with a 3 train that I bought over. Will help build up to the Great White North.
so how bad is it to have 2 3s and a 4 in this game?
2 3s and a 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably
I think
bad.
if you
Probably bad.
Treasury, it's probably not a problem. You've got $1,200.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You started with a bunch of money and then had a high value that got bought fast. So
Yeah.
you're okay. It's not fantastic though. You're gonna run out of steam with I don't think you'll get like a 5+5. Unless you're doing a lot of half capping. Okay. Johnny up with the NYC.
Yep. Let's see.
Looks like this is the turn you might pull in front of me, Eric, because I'm only running 1 train this round. You've caught up.
You did okay with those miners pulling in money, huh?
Yeah, you really did.
425. That was not bad.
So
Yeah, Johnny's New York Central has 6 shares worth 220.
Yeah, it's going to
Right.
be a late game. Good company.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't actually run that, can I? No, not with the 3.
Ooh, oh, I am just going to make it to move forward. I can run 170. Yipes.
All right. Double track. Let's clear. So we'll run Montreal. Why is it letting me? Oh,
So
I got it.
you're not lane track?
I did late track. I just didn't
You
like
connected to
track.
Montreal. Go back to Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that for one train. And
Night, Mike.
1,
Have a
2,
good sleepies.
3 for my second train. I think that's the best I can do.
1, 2, 3. 1. Oh boy. What was that coughing?
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
My poor ears. Joe.
Yep.
GWR.
Yeah.
With his double 3s and 12.
Why did you? It's interesting. Why did you do a gentle up to Timmins and not a straight?
Oh, that's true. We could have just. Well, what? I don't want
There
to.
goes Joe again.
Why would I have
What's
done a
the
straight?
difference?
Well, then you would have had it on a curve, so it's kind of like the same thing. I would have done what you did.
What's the difference? It seems like they're equivalent.
They are equivalent.
Well, I'm cutting off another spoke from coming down from Timmins to North Bay, I guess. Is that what you mean?
Oh, I see what Joe means. You
Joe
could have
left.
gone
Joe's gone.
straight to the left to the first. I see.
I think Joe decided that we should finish another night.
Joe just said, screw this. It wasn't a straight. I quit. These amateurs. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Does Joe know that he's not speaking to us?
He's probably still talking.
I imagine that he does not hear people speaking, but he's taking his turn.
Oh, he undid it.
Why is he doing that? Just lay it straight.
He's got money to spare. He doesn't mind spending the extra $20.
Why? But I don't understand what the point of.
Maybe he wants to run 2 trains into Timmins. I don't know.
Yeah, well, or loop up and back down or something, and that's fine. I can't wait to find out when he gets back. Just. Chaos mode.
What am I going to upgrade?
We just have the ghost of Joe taking his turn.
Oh no, he's going to buy the last 4. Well, I guess that's good.
The poison 4.
Or if he doesn't. Oh, he just backed up. What? Oh no, he didn't. Or did he? Oh, there it is.
It still shows him on the buy train step on my screen, anyways.
Yep.
He is. I just wasn't scrolled down all the way.
I mean, I can't
He's
imagine
probably
he's
considering.
he can't be happy running 270. So I mean, I suppose he's going to move forward in stock value for the next 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 1, 2, 3 rounds. But that's it. Yeah, he's just off of Discord.
Hello, Joe.
Discord just crashed on him, I guess.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he didn't buy a train.
I mean, it makes sense not to. I mean, he'd be train tight until the 6s broke.
Yep.
Just come back.
Yeah, 170. Yeah. Payout. And
I'll just start streaming my async games and just sit here while I wait for people to take their async turns.
You should totally do that.
It's like the
hours.
until 6.
Yeah. Do you know there's a fair amount of streamers that stream like video games normally, but then they'll have like an off hours thing where they stream. Discord has crashed and it's not coming back. Oh no. Yeah, I figured it must have crashed if he went off. They'll like knit or just have chatting streaming sessions where they'll like do some casual stuff, but just be there to chat with people if they're feeling ronery.
Sounds not all that interesting.
I mean, if you wanted to chat with your favorite streamer or something, I guess. But
I mean, I guess if you did a stream of you knitting, I might join
me
and chat with you.
All right, that's the patron goal. If we have to
you
set
should
some
do one of you painting something, a miniature or something.
painting.
If it was like a really cool miniature, that could actually be kind of neat.
I'm painting the Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion stuff right now. I'm almost done with the first one. Looks pretty sweet.
You should stream painting that and chatting with people because you can just zoom in on the miniature.
It'd be so boring.
There's plenty of like how to paint miniatures videos that people
actually
watch.
It wouldn't be so boring necessarily, but that's not what people are interested in train shuffling. That's me.
Right. Maybe if you're painting Blood Bowl miniatures, seems like that's a lot of people in our Discord play that.
Yeah, there you go. I need another hobby, like I need a hole in the head. GTR 3 and a 4th, got 179. Are we in? We're not in brown. We still have a
Not
4.
yet.
No, okay. You bought the last 4, so I got a 5.
You can't.
I can't.
Oh, I guess if you withhold
for a 5. I don't think I want to do that. I wonder what Joe cared so much about the Timmins loop for. I mean, I suppose
We'll never know.
It made sense to go out to the last spoke so that we could have another spoke coming down. But
yeah, I think that's all he was. Yeah.
GTR 3 and a 4. 1, 2. Can you hit Toronto twice with the same train?
No.
Okay.
No.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ugh.
I think the only time I've ever seen that allowed is in a double O title when they're two different names.
1830 lets you hit New York twice.
Oh.
Hey!
Well, that was painful.
He's back.
What happened?
Yeah, it's weird. 1, 2, 3. Man,
I mean, it does occasionally go away, but comes back within 30 seconds. So.
Yeah. So what was your beef with my Timmins light?
Oh, so if you had gone straight to the western,
yeah,
it gives the opportunity of building
another
something in the middle.
Okay.
And because there are, unless somebody tokens Timmins, which could happen, but it's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, because the tokens in this game are based on distance.
Yes.
Right. I forgot that the tokens are based on distance from your other tokens.
Right.
Yes. And the second one is 40. So, you're talking $200 or $300. Now, somebody might have the money to do it, but also somebody might not want to token out their other train or whatever. But the point is, I have seen routes that go to Timmins and back. So, which you could do now. I'm just saying sometimes a third way there is useful. That's all.
I'm going to start building out this way, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I got no track I care about right now. My trains. Where's my 4 running? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Connect up to Quebec, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Get over to that side of the map anyway. This guy's going 1, 2, 3. And that's all fine and good. Submit. Invalid route. What do I not? Oh, I'm going through it. That's why. So 1, 2, 3. That's better. 290. Half pay here. I think I will half pay there. And I can't buy the train. A compulsory merge around. Still can't convert that. And now we're on a stock round 5.
When do we want to stop?
Now if we're going to stop. And I think that for the sake of future Eric, as much as I want to have this be a cohesive stream, that we should probably stop. And maybe finish on the weekend.
I mean, weekend's not going to work for me.
All right. Okay. Well, it should only take like an hour or something. So.
But yeah, I guess if we start at actually Thursday, if we could do Thursday for an hour, I could do that because I'm working from home on Friday.
Or we could just play this asynchronously, and if anyone's interested in following the rest of what happened, they can just go to the game and look on .games and play through it that way.
Is it possible for you to merge, like? Oh, never mind. Because
merge videos.
I was thinking if we played. I was thinking merge like the step through of the actions on .games, but there's no way for you to like record that.
No,
I guess after the game is done, you could record yourself stepping through it.
It'd be very boring.
That would be a pain.
I think that we will probably just not stream the rest of it, and if anyone wants to watch it play out, then they can use the.
Yeah, that's fine. Wow. I'm just looking at the portfolios and the net worth.
Yeah, Len and I are doing okay. I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, I thought you were good. Did you half pay with the? Oh, you half paid with the GTR because I thought you were going to pull ahead of me there.
Right. I'm trying to go for long game, right? But
yeah.
So I guess let's at least talk about what happened if we can pull anything out of how we ended up here. Johnny.
So I need to do I was too risk averse. I need not to merge, wait more round, merge at a price of 180 and get one more run of my 2 miners, which are paying almost as much as Lens.
Oh, Jerry.
Then I'm in a...
Sorry.
Oh.
I was just looking at the chat. Jerry has a good point. You can start a miner in Timmins to block people off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So the game number is it's 27164 for anybody who wants to look later. It's in there, and I actually put the link to the game in there so that if people want to just check back in a couple days after we've finished ep async. And this is the beauty of the system, right? So I hope that we're at least showing that, yeah, you can, if your group is having a hard time finding time to play synchronously, you can just start a game. You could quit and restart next time. Now that we know more stuff, like Johnny made a bunch of mistakes that he's, obviously regretted doing. And so next time you can just start again, or you can finish it at async, and it's nice.
Yeah, the biggest one that if I could take away one thing from this is that I didn't know when I did my initial first OR, I didn't know that you could only take a loan if you didn't have a train and had to buy one.
Compulsory, right?
I thought you could take a loan voluntarily, and so that screwed up my entire game.
Right.
After that point,
you were planning on buying a second 2 using loans.
Yeah.
Right. That initial
I made
game,
other mistakes like laying track incorrectly and stuff, but that the loan was the biggest issue because I ended up running with 1-2 train in Quebec for like 4 ORs, and that the whole point of Quebec being better is because you can run the 2 trains to, between Quebec and Maritime.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. So
I wasted that.
All right. Yeah. So, I think running the minors for a little longer was nice. I think converting the first major is if you're the first one to convert and there's cash around, it's dangerous.
Yeah, although I don't mind that I lost. People bought stuff up because the shares were worth a lot.
Yeah, that's true. You do have a lot of money still in GWR, and it'll be interesting. Right. We're making mid-game commentary, right? So at the end of the game, it'll be funny to see, or interesting to see how it plays out. If we're assuming,
and I have really good track, so I'm not too concerned about that aspect.
Yeah.
And 5s, you can buy train limits 3 with 5 train.
Yep.
Which is why I didn't buy the 4.
Right. Oh, because then you'd be stuck with a 334 and you wouldn't be able to buy a 5. Right.
5.
Okay. Yeah, we watched you dance around that.
Yeah. I did buy the 4, but that was because I need shares to sell before I could even buy a train. So I'd be sitting on 2 3s with an open spot for a lot longer than you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I quite like this game. I want to get more familiar with it so it feels a little more flowy. It's definitely still in learning process for me.
So the Randy and the people he plays with, played a lot of 61.
Right.
For a long time. That was one of the go-to games in the Salem crowd.
Yep.
For years and years. And so a lot of these sort of tactics were just second nature.
Right.
And,
yeah, it's the same as with 46. I don't need to think too hard about it, and the games they flow pretty quickly. I would like to hit that state of transcendence with 67 and give 41 a try. Jerry's saying, I think majors can be started in SR now. Yeah, yes, it is.
Yes.
Once the first 4 is bought, it'll trigger. Now you can. So at the stock run at this point, now we could directly start a major.
Yep.
Which is interesting. All right, so check back on that link in a couple of days. I'll put a link to it, and I'm not sure how sometimes games often don't survive like code updates, but I don't know if that's becoming more stable on .games. So I'll put a link to the game in the show notes. If you're watching this after the fact, you can go and check that to see how it played out. And if the game ends up dead, I will try and give a brief summary of what happened in there.
And we're gonna have a chat associated with this game? Is it gonna be on your guys' server?
A discussion? Oh yeah. I'll make a thing.
Okay.
We can throw it
put it on our patrons.
It obviously should be on yours. I just want to know where to look. That's all.
Yeah, we'll put it on ours, and if you're a patron in the Discord, you can watch us take our chatting turns.
I don't spend as much time on your server, obviously, as mine.
You're busy with your own.
Yeah.
Right. So.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry we couldn't finish, but hey, that's 18xx sometimes.
No, this was good.
I still had fun. So
this is fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Right. And am I going to actually hit the button to end the stream and not leave it up?
Just leave it going
forever. Right. Good night, everybody.
All right, I'll see you.
Everyone.
Those guys, I